Hey, what up, everybody? It's your host, Will. I'm coming at y'all with the first trailer reaction we have done in quite some time, but I figured now would be a better time than ever. Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 1. Apparently, they're going to be splitting this up because they're going to try to milk that cheddar cheese, because we got a Karate Kid movie on the horizon with both Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan. That doesn't make any goddamn sense to me, but apparently they're doing it. But the most important thing is they're continuing and ending the dope ass series that is Cobra Kai. Not a perfect series by any stretch of the imagination. It's not Breaking Bad. I don't think it's, The Boys. I don't think it's The Bear or something like that. It's not necessarily top tier, but it's fucking awesome television at the same time. I'm such a huge fan of the Karate Kid franchise in general. So let's see what they got cooking up for us on this final season.
We've been through a lot to get to this point, but now we're finally on
Hell
the
yeah.
same page.
There we go.
We may have settled things in the valley, but now we have to be ready for whatever the world throws at us. The Saikai Taikai tournament is coming. Now is not the time to puss out. You're gonna fight the best in the world.
Do I want to know what that's for?
Training, Rocky IV style. Gonna chop down a tree, carry it through the snow.
Now, what could possibly go wrong?
Hey, chosen.
No matter what life throws at you, stay on your feet.
Our strength is we teach both styles equally. Don't jeopardize that balance, man.
Since when do I run shit by you?
Since we have no idea what we're up against.
Only through pain does the champion reveal himself.
Yes, Sensei!
There he is.
It's one thing to be the best in town, it's another to be the best in the world.
Just means I'm gonna have to beat Robbie again.
I thought you were Miyagi-Do now.
You think things are better because now I'm training in your dad's backyard?
I think we have our strongest team.
I think they can handle anything.
Bitch, don't you know I know karate?
What's that?
Miyagi-san buried secrets for a reason.
Huh.
If we open, anything is possible.
Pulling a straight up Pulp Fiction right there. All right. It's fun. All right, guys. We got 17 days till we're going to be seeing this thing. So we got a little over 2 weeks now. And it looks fun, man. I gotta say, I wasn't necessarily blown away by the trailer or anything like that. We don't get any mention of Terry. You know what I'm saying? He seems to be off the radar. We know Kreese is back, got out of prison and whatnot. Now he's going to be training these other guys for the Sekai Tekai, I think is how you say it. That's going on, the worldwide tournament that's going on in Japan, I believe. So I think the way that it looks like it's going to be going, and it seems pretty obvious, at least apparently, for me watching the trailer right now, that they're going to be doing part one is them training at the dojo, combining the Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai styles, equally, of course, with Johnny and Danielson having their problems. Of course, you got to have a little bit of arguments and friction there because they're just, they're two different personalities. So, of course, it's going to be there, but I hope it's not too annoying and overdone. Simple arguments, little things, little tips for Tash, just having some fun, buddy cop dialogue with these two. Because I think having them be too buddy would kind of go against the dynamic of what they've built up over these last handful of years doing the show, and of course what they built up years ago as young kids being in the movie, and the whole iconography and kind of the reputation that comes with those characters and the dynamic they had. So I think they're still continuing that in a great way. Tori and Sam still having their issues and whatnot. And if done a certain way, maybe could still feel, well done. But I think it might be kind of retreading the same shit a little bit to a certain point. Didn't get too many teases into what Miguel, Robbie, and Hawks and Hawk and everyone else. Hawks is another show, but Hawk and all the other main characters, Eli and whatnot, they haven't really shown too much of what those storylines are going to be. But we know they're getting ready for the tournament, and part one is just them training for the tournament. And I think part two is going to be the actual tournament, them going to Japan, them actually doing the whole 9 yards. And to me, actually, I think that's actually kind of a smart idea. Let that breathe and have its own thing and almost have like a Mortal Kombat blood sport kind of flavor to it. I think it'd be really badass. So depending on what goes on with the trailer, I mean, with the season, should be a lot of fun. I really love Cobra Kai. It's a fun series. I always enjoy it. I think last season was the best season since the first season. I thought it was just so badass. The perfect amount of over the top with real grounded character development and the little soap opera drama that be going on. But I thought it was the perfect balance of the two. Kind of redeemed a couple characters and brought some characters back into the limelight and kind of had some interesting things going on there. And while not perfect, I thought it was just an awesome season. It was just so close to being that amazingness of season one right there. Because 2, 3, and 4 to me were kind of like 2 was kind of a dip, 3 kind of put it back up, 4 was freaking awesome too, and then 5 just put it even over the top even more, at least in my opinion. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna have for us in this season 6, part 1 of Cobra Kai. But let me know what you thought about the trailer down below the video. We always love getting into these discussions with y'all. Do you have any interest in this Ralph Macchio, Jackie Chan reboot movie they're doing? Or are you like me and kind of skeptical and don't really get the point of it? But always try to come with everything with an open mind. But I'm not necessarily excited or that interested in that myself. But I want to hear from y'all. What's your favorite season of Cobra Kai as well? Drop that down below. We just got our reviews for The Boys season 4, episode 5 that just dropped on the channel. We got a Quiet Place Day 1 spoiler review that just went up on the channel recently as well. House of the Dragon recap's gonna be coming at y'all within the next 24 hours or so. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. And we got the X-Men review series coming back sooner than you realize it. And we're gonna have these videos coming at y'all every single week, leading up to Deadpool and Wolverine at the end of the month. Big old spoiler discussion, ranking for the whole X-Men franchise, and we might even have some other fun videos in store for y'all leading into the end of June, early August to wrap it all up. So make sure you stay tuned. Don't sleep on any of the dopeness we got going on here, and we appreciate each and every one of you for watching and sticking around to the end, for supporting the channel. See you on the next one. Peace.